It's beautiful to see you, Victoria. I love seeing your face, honey.
Liz, I feel exactly the same. It lights up my heart.
So, we're talking today because we wanted to share a couple of things about what we've been up to individually as well as together. We have got some exciting news that we want to announce, and the focus is abundance, manifestation, law of attraction, reality creation, however people want to frame it. We're feeling so strongly that right now the energy that's moving through our world is pushing us and guiding us towards experimenting and really learning how to master the ability that we all have to be divine creator beings. There's this really amazing sense that both you and I have had where we have a thought, literally it can be just half a thought, and then bang, things come in, and it's like the universe is just going, do you want it? Do you want it? Do you want it? Do you want it? Just imprint me with whatever it is. Just give it to me and I'm going to give it back to you. And that's what we've been feeling so powerfully. And so, it's good to be at this point. We've both done a lot of work in the last few years. It feels like a lifetime of work, really. And by work, I really mean not doing it hard, just being playful and experimental and understanding what the laws of the universal energetic dynamics are and how we can play with them. So, Victoria, before we met, we had both been on our own amazing journeys of self-discovery, self-growth. What is it that you think has helped you the most in your own ability to tap into your potential as somebody who can have intentions and then see those intentions coalesce in energy and draw those physical manifestations and other manifestations into your reality?
Liz, thank you. I love that. And I think the biggest thing for me and for so many of us is trust. Trusting that we each have the ability to tap into the divine and to weave it into our realities. And trust can be a funny thing. Sometimes we feel as though it is unattainable, that perhaps the universe will only give certain things to certain people, or we have to take these particular steps to get exactly what we want. But when we come into an awareness, a knowing, a really stepping into that power, then we can use specific strategies to assist us in calling in exactly what we are ready to create. And that's truly what it is. It's opening up and calling it in. And I love how you talk about these changes and these gateways opening up, because that's it. The universe is saying, all right, I can hear you. I hear your thoughts, and, I can see the work that you've done. And here we are. Let's just create. Let's create magic together. And that's...
Yeah, absolutely. And so last year we had the beautiful outcome of actually co-facilitating a couple of beautiful workshops that were amazing, and were really our test workshops to see how we could bring together all of the things that we've learned and share them with other people. And they were just so divine.
I still have people talking about them, and each time I feel into the magic that we created in that space through that collective intention and holding the energetic vortex, I'm amazed at how much we actually manifested in our own realities just through sitting in that space.
Yeah, so true. And, since then, both of us have had really huge shifts in our lives, and it feels like that it's time again to just be embodiments of the teachings and go out there and share them more widely. The teachings are not new. You know, we've from ancient times had many different wisdom teachings that have explained how the law of abundance works. And certainly over the last few years, we've had all kinds of different new versions of that understanding coming through various teachers. What I think is different about what we're doing is that we're bringing in a real 360-degree view. It's not just, we're just bringing it all together. You know, we've been able to synthesize so many different types of schools of thoughts and wisdom traditions, and it's really exciting. And there are some people on the planet right now who are doing extremely amazing breakthrough work with understanding how we can tap into that divine potential that we all have to be creative beings. And so, yeah, it's amazing to be able to bring all of that together and to honor all of those different sources, as well as bring our own thoughts and ideas into it as well, through our own experience. So next Saturday, we're inviting you to come and join us. Small group. We want to meet with you. We want to hold space for you. We want to watch you rise and move beyond your own blocks and resistances and feelings of disbelief, and to actually catch this wave. You know, it's a wave. It's like we're surfing this pretty powerful wave right now. And just as I said before about, you know, the divine field of intelligence that we're all connected to and we're all part of is really going, come on, just, you know, imprint me. And what we're doing so much of the time is imprinting it with what we don't want. We're imprinting it with the things that are connected to the lower ego structures and the fears, the frustrations, the anxieties, the stuff that's manufactured and given to us. You know, as we allow that stuff to really take over our consciousness, that's what a lot of people are imprinting, right? And can we change that? Of course we can change that. It's just your choice. What do you want to imprint it with? And can you allow yourself to trust that as you do that, the things that you wish to align with and the outcomes that you wish to experience can come more swiftly into your reality? What do you think, Victoria? Does it sound like a good workshop?
My heart is just so filled with love and gratitude for this space, for what we're creating, and how we are holding space for so many others to step into their true potential, to be able to call forward exactly what they're ready to bring into this world, to feel completely held as they take these steps. Oh, it's exciting.
It's super exciting. So we're going to do this on a regular basis.
Yeah.
And we would like to inspire and uplift and motivate a bunch of people. We're also planning on doing this online. So if you're not in Melbourne, you can join us through a digital portal. And speaking of portals, let's just have a really quick chat about what's happening right now with the gateways. So We were together last night, and we had some pretty amazing chats. And one of the things that really stuck in my mind about it was just this awareness of, over the last few years, I share a lot of information about what gateways are opening, what stellar alignments are occurring. And now it feels like, yes, those gateways are still opening and closing, and there's definitely unique energetic signatures coming through with those gateways. But it just now feels like, especially since the solstice, it's just one big gateway. And there's just so much information and energy. And these vibrations that are really impulsing us to question things, to think for ourselves a bit more, to not just accept what we're being told, and to find out a little bit more deeply what's going on in here. And it's really good. It's also creating a little bit of chaos. We can see it happening in the world. There's right now a lot of shifts in the magnetics of the planet. This has a really big effect on our minds. We are electromagnetic beings, and so if the magnetics are shifting, it can really shift our consciousness in many different ways. If we harness the energies in a grounded way, and we support our physical bodies, we can handle it a little bit more with more groundedness and more balance. But as we can all see, there are many people who are not able to understand fully what's going on, and there's no context. So that's another thing that you and I can really help support people with and share in our workshops. And that's the stuff that really flows very easily through both of us, that information and that ability to kind of get people from a place that a lot of other people don't get them from. I know you probably have this all the time, Victoria, where people are saying to you, you're the only person I could tell this to. And I get that like daily. And people will call me or visit me or write to me and pour out their authentic stuff, what they're feeling, what they're perceiving, what they're understanding. And yes, it's completely outside of our normal parameters. And so for those of you who are watching this, it's not only, a few people who are going through this, it's pretty much everyone.
Yeah.
But a lot of people are just not finding the right kind of support, and don't really feel safe to speak their truth for fear of persecution or isolation. And that's something that we need to change. It's something that we need to remind people of, that, it's not actually that crazy. You're not crazy. Right?
Yeah.
Have you got anything you'd like to share on that too?
I'm feeling into the energy of that, and there feels like there's a lot of releasing that needs to take place, specifically around speaking your truth, in being seen and heard, and feeling held on this journey. I think how beautiful, and I love how you put it that way, Liz, that both you and I do this work. We hold this space. And so not only are we running these workshops around tapping into abundance, but we can also support you in feeling lovingly seen, heard, and provide our own unique way of healing and tapping into the divine to support you even further on your journey moving forward.
That's so beautiful. So let's have a little chat quickly about who you are, Victoria.
No. Maybe we should have done this at the start. All in divine time.
It's all perfect.
And so So I'm Victoria. I am a Reiki master, a health coach, a divine being who has been on a journey that has got me to this place of feeling able to be seen and to be heard. I think a lot of what I do is provide the loving and nurturing space for others to be able to do the same. Just because I know that that's exactly what I was seeking in life. I wanted to be held and loved. I wanted to share my love in all kinds of ways. And so now I run workshops, retreats, meditation circles. I do healings, and all of that is a culmination of the love that I have to give in this world, and that I know aligns with so many others and why they're here at this time right now. And so you can find me at lovevictoriafenton.com. And of course, you will see me and feel me at our next workshop, Liz, on Saturday.
Yes, so 10:30 till 12:30. And we're going to be in the Malvern area. So for those of you who would like to join us, please get in touch. We would absolutely love to spend our morning with you next weekend and ongoing. So thanks, Victoria. Just briefly, for those of you who may be Victoria's friends who are watching this, my name is Liz Millar. I'm a vibrational healer. I'm a spiritual coach and mentor and a DJ and a yoga teacher. So I would love to meet you and share and hold space and be in sacred space together. So thanks, Victoria. Can't wait for next week.
So excited.
I love you.
I love you. And I'm so excited to see each person who feels their yes for this workshop. There is always a divine alignment of souls who come together to co-create. And I'm excited to see who these souls are and to hold space.
Yeah, that's amazing. And so this is actually the first foray for myself of a little thing that I'm doing called Chats with My Cosmic Gal Pals. And you're going to meet many more of my gorgeous girlfriends over the coming months and weeks, and I'm really excited about it. So yeah, let's keep the conversation going.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you so much. Bye, darling. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Mwah.